Hello everybody, I will be using 5 pieces of 7 by 3.5 wood plaque that I bought these from Dollar Tree, and I will attach the 5 of them using these giant craft sticks that I bought from Walmart. And you can see on the video how I attach them and how I put those craft sticks. I cut them, of course, to fit on the back of these. So once it is done, I am going to paint the front with the Waverly plaster. I will apply only one coat, and I am using a fan brush this time. If you want to make this kind of craft, everybody, you can use any brush of your choice. I'm just comfortable using this fan brush. So after painting it just one coat and dried, I just put it on the side, and I will remove the excess paper of this rice paper. I got this online. If you're gonna make this kind of craft, like I've mentioned, I'm going to just post the link on the comment section and you can just click on it. I'm using a brush. I dip it in water and just dab it onto the part that I want to tear, so it will be easier for me to tear it. And now that it's done, I will be using this burnt umber by Apple Barrel, and I'm using a small brush to do that. I'm just dabbing a little bit on the sides to make it look distressed. And I really love how it turned out. I'm more on the distressed side, so if you don't like distress and vintage look, just skip this process. Don't use the burnt umber. And now I just actually try to measure it if it really fits there, and then you can see the form of the rice paper. I tore it on the side just to fit onto the board, and then I just trace it actually onto the board. And now the part that outside the line that I traced, I will just paint it with the burnt umber by Apple Barrel, and I left the middle part with the paint Waverly plaster. And once dry with a burnt umber by Apple Barrel, I am going to just rub the tea light candle. And once I already have rubbed the tea light candle onto there, I will paint it again with the Waverly plaster. So you can see that it's just one paint now that I've painted the sides. It's all white. It's a Waverly plaster, and I do the same thing on these sides. I just lightly brush it with the same paint, and once it is done, I already dried it. Now I'm going to use this stenciling brush just to create a chippy finish, and you can see it really turns so chippy already, and that's what I love to come up with this craft. So all the sides, everybody, I just brushed it, but you can see I put a little of pressure so that it will really chip, and I love how it turned out. It's very pretty. So all the sides, everybody, have chippy finish. It really looks so distressed. So now I will apply Mod Podge on the back of this. I'm using still, of course, my favorite brush, which is the fan brush. Then I'm going to just glue it there. So now, just to smooth the rice paper, I'm using a parchment paper and just tap it with my fingers, and I just put a little of paint on the side there, and that's it. It's really very lovely. And now what I'll do is I have this drawer handle. This is actually, they are from Temu actually. So I will start to just dab the paint onto there. This is burnt umber by Apple Barrel. And while the paint is still wet, oh, I'm sorry, I'll take it back. I dried the paint, I'm sorry. And what I'm doing there right now is I wrap it with the jute twine, the middle part, and I will just glue it there. I was thinking that I sprinkled ground cinnamon there, but I think I forgot. I'm sorry about that. So I just glued it there to serve as the handle. It's just to accentuate the craft. And now I will be using the Jolie Finishing Wax black top coat, and using using an eyeshadow brush, I will just lightly brush it onto the parts I want to have a vintage look or distressed look. Now I'm going to put these words. Actually, this is letter stamps, so I just spelled out the word welcome there. And that is finished, so I just set it aside, and now I will make this bow. It is raffia bow, just to make it very, very simple and to match with the craft. So then I'm going to trim the bow and make it look fluffy, and it really looks so pretty. I love it. And once I am happy with how it turned out, I will just tie it tightly with a jute twine and trim it, and then I will just glue it there. It's such a pretty craft, everybody. It's very simple, but I love how it turned out. I just put some roses there to match with roses there, as what you can see on the rice paper. And now I will just dab actually this distress oxide. It's brown onto this embossed paper, and it really looks so nice because it shows now that there are kind of letters there, or something like a handwriting, or it's a decoration, it's a design of this embossed paper. So you can see on the video that I'm making an envelope there, and the cover, actually I cut it the sides with this decorative pair of scissors, and that's what I'm just doing there. It's just very simple, and I will just make it look distressed, the sides, everybody, and I'll put piece of bottom there just to close the envelope, and then I'm going to put it there. And then I have this a piece of key. I also painted it with the burnt umber of by Apple Barrel, and then dried it and just put it there. So you can see it really looks so awesome. If you like this craft, everybody, please go to my main page and please click like, and please give me a follow, so you will be updated with my future craft. And you can see I'm making it look distressed. It's just a lovely piece of art, and I hope you're gonna make your own. So thank you, everybody, for watching this. You can see the welcome there. It's the envelope, the key, the design of the rose, and then the drawer handle, the bow with the roses as well, and the back is so neat. So I hope you're gonna make your own. So this is the finished craft, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. It's a sort of a multimedia kind of craft. So you can see the drawer handle there, the key, the design of the rice paper, and the envelope. It's such a lovely piece. So again, everybody, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you like this craft and you're gonna make your own. So this is the finished craft, everybody. So lovely and so distressed and vintage looking. Thank you. Until next time.